So I just wanted to talk about something that really annoyed me when I was in school. It's a year now. Like last year at this time, actually last month. A year ago, in a month, I quitted the school I went to. There was obvious reasons for it, which was not bullying. I have quitted a lot of schools because of bullying, but I realized I had to talk about this because I have this now. And you may think, oh, you hurt yourself again. No, I don't hurt myself. I actually slipped and fell yesterday. And I landed on gravel with this hand. So this hand is uh, not this one actually. I was wearing a bag and I landed on my I landed with this hand on the bag and this hand on the gravel, and I just got an open wound on my hand. But it's gonna heal fast, and it's not a big deal. Um. Anyway, I just since I have this, I realized I had to talk about something that really angers me. So at school, I was going last year. I was going to school to become a car mechanic. Now, why do I want to become a car mechanic? I'm not really interested in cars. The reason is there's nothing else to be here. That is exciting. I mean, car mechanic, there's easy to get a job as a car mechanic here where I live now in the part of Norway, in this part of Norway, because there's car mechanics everywhere here. There is like two car mechanics right next to each other, and a few blocks down a few blocks down the road, it's another car mechanic. It's just this place is just filled with car mechanics everywhere, so it would be easy to get a job. So I had never really been interested in cars, and my hair is awesome. And oh my god, can you just lay down? Like, no? Okay. Um, so yeah, I wanted to become a car mechanic so I could get an easy job. When I was at this school, I got the job to change wheels on my teacher's car. And at that time, I was wearing a cast on my hand. Not this. This is just bandage. Bandage. Um, and he said, when I was changing it, he said, these screws, change it with these screws when you put the other wheel back on, and when you take off the wheel, check the brakes that is right behind the wheel to see if that works. Now I changed wheel at my dad's car, and I did it pretty fast. Four wheels, pretty fast, on my dad's car. But the thing is, I never checked the brakes. I didn't wear a cast when I helped my dad because I wasn't hurt at that time, and I was in extreme pain. I didn't show that I was in extreme pain because no one would care either way. Because this is the part of Norway where no one really cares about you. Uh, and like everyone knows everyone here, but no one really cares if you get hurt or something. Um, and at that school, no one cared at all. So, because teenagers, they're just assholes. And I know because I was a teenager before. I have been a teenager, but yeah, and I used 6 hours on doing so. Now, people in my class were like, you used 6 hours, I can do it in less than 30 minutes. Let me tell you something. Have you ever wore a cast? Casts are heavy as fuck. Plus, I was in extreme pain, and I had to do things I haven't done before. Like, yes, I have changed my dad's. I have changed the wheels on my dad's car, but I never checked the brakes because my dad does that. I used the same screws. I didn't wear a cast, and I wasn't in extreme pain. Also, the reason why you could do it faster is because you live here, and you have done that your whole life, or nearby here, close to here. This is the part of Norway where the funniest thing to do is to farm. Think about it for a second. You drive a fucking tractor, or whatever that is, over a big ass field in 10 kilometers an hour. How is that fun? I'm just saying. And that is the most fun thing to do here. So you have been living here your whole life, and one of the hobbies here is to fix cars. And you have done that your whole life. The reason why I used 6 hours is because I've done it 2 or 3 times on my dad's car. But it was easier because I didn't need to check the brakes. I wasn't in pain. I didn't wear a cast. And you have lived here or nearby here your whole life. You have fixed car your whole life. Do you know where I come from? I come from the capital of Norway, Oslo. Do you know what we do there for fun? We fuck cars up. Literally. We don't fix them. We fuck it up. Or I fucked it up. My friend didn't want to fuck it up with me. But like, what do we do in this part of Norway? The funniest part is to farm or fix cars. In Oslo, there is so much more to do. I grew up in a neighborhood where a guy got knifed right outside my house, or my apartment. Not my apartment, but my mom's apartment. When I was 3 years old. And here, the last guy who got killed here was like how many years ago? Before I was born. So nothing happens here. The funniest thing is to farm. I can go outside, go to the bus stop that is right down the road here from here. Yeah, everything is right down the road from here. I'm serious. Everything. And the bus stop, if I go down to the bus stop when school is over, when school hours is over, and teenagers sit there and is waiting for the bus to get home or wherever they're going. I don't know. Maybe they go to work. They can talk about tractors. They can talk about farming. They can talk about what car they fixed. And most of the people here likes Volvo. No one likes Volvo in Oslo. I can see people out here wearing sweaters that says "Fuck you, I drive a Volvo" on the back. Volvo is like one of the worst cars to me. But like that is what they like. Okay? So the reason why you can do it faster than me is because you have grown up with it. I have grown up with knifing outside my apartment. I have grown up with um, basically what happens in Oslo nowadays. It's a lot of murder. It's a lot of killing. It's a lot of shooting, and people is like, man, Oslo is so dangerous now. It has always been. It has always been. And this comes from a guy that has lived in Oslo his whole life. It's worse now, yes, but it has always been murder in Oslo. That is the reason why I didn't go out much, because I wasn't allowed. So, growing up in a big ass city where people get hurt, like murder or partying or whatever, like in Oslo, there is more clubs than anything else. And here in this part of Norway, it's more car mechanics than anything else. So you see, to have fun, if you're from Oslo, you party. Or you fuck things up, literally. Not even joking with you. We don't fix cars. That's what you do here. That's why I took so long. As well as wearing a cast. That was heavy. I took off my bandage. Because I'm home now. I don't want to wear this shit. I was wearing a cast. I was in massive pain. So that is the reason why you could do it in less than 30 minutes. While I used 6 hours. This was literally my first time. I mean, checking the brakes and all that. So, yep. That's why I took so long. So I just wanted to say that. Because I hope people understand that it's not easy to do something that you have grown up with while I haven't. I feel like if some people are slow in what they're doing and you think you can do it faster, don't blame them. Maybe they just didn't learn about this when they were younger, like you may have. Maybe he didn't grow up with this. Maybe he liked doing other things. For example, gaming. Maybe he likes to do gaming. Maybe that's what he is good at. While you are good at fixing cars because you live in a place where cars is fun. Gaming is way more fun. What can you do in games? You can drive cars, you can steal cars, you can shoot enemies, you can fly planes, you can try to think of other games here. You can fix cars, you can race cars, you can fight zombies, you can fight enemies, you can fatality in Mortal Kombat, for example. So yeah, that is fun. Fixing a car is not. But you like it. If you like it, that's okay. But I only did it to get a job so I could work for money. But I never finished it. Because I realized being in a class where people always mock you for using 6 hours on fixing a car? No. Using machinery, all different kinds of machinery, but you never really learn how to start it up. That is what teachers need to do. Why? Why can't we do it? I mean, I had to wait for a teacher to start up the machinery I was using. And the teacher was always busy with others that knew what they were doing. And also, let me just tell you, one of those people that said they could do it, it was actually 3 people that said they could do it in less than 3 minutes, not 3 minutes, 30 minutes. One of them was the one that asked the teacher for help almost all the time, to everything. And me, coming from the big city, actually knew something more than they did. So, yeah, stop being high on yourselves, bitches. But yeah, I gotta go now. Because now I've told you what I wanted to tell. That teenagers are assholes. Anyway, I'll see you later. Thanks for listening, though. And remember, be nice to everyone. Except those I went to class with. You can be mean to them. They were mean to me. I said I liked Pokemon. And one of them was like, oh, Pokemon gay. So you can kill him, by the way. Yeah. So, yeah. I'll see you later.